In an unassuming white building on the outskirts of Blacksburg, Virginia Tech faculty and student researchers are helping families cope with the challenge of autism.
It's very difficult to explain autism to somebody because every child with autism is so different and so unique.
With symptoms that range from mild to severe and result in high levels of anxiety and anger, autism affects not just the patient, but the entire family. For parents like Betty Jo Gray, each day is a day dealing with autism.
The first troubling thing was the crying that went on. Even as a baby, she cried and she was not happy with anything. So she was about between 3 to 4 years of age before she started talking. As soon as I contacted the clinic, they gave me a date and a time to come up and set me up with an appointment and come in and talked. I went up and talked to them, and they eased my anxiety because there are other children out there and that they are helping. And I can see that it has helped Katie.
I think the most rewarding part for me is to be able to provide to the families something that just like a blueprint of the child. Once we identify what the difficulties are or deficits are in whatever area, then they can go from there and seek those services for their children.
We use individual therapy, a group therapy that's focused on social skill development, and parent involvement. So it's really a multimodal psychosocial treatment. What we're trying to do here is the intersection of applied research and clinical services.
Basically, I'm living the clinical experience, I'm living the research that I've read about. I'm really understanding and gaining like a better sense of what autism really is.
The Autism Clinic operates on more than one dimension, as a site for clinical research, to train student therapists, and to support families in our area who deal with autism every day. Angela Scarpa founded the clinic because she knew firsthand about the need.
Because I have an 8-year-old son who was diagnosed when he was just about 2 years old with autism. It makes a ton of difference. It was the primary reason. He is my inspiration. He is the reason that I started learning about autism and trying to learn everything that I could about the disability so that I could help him, and in doing so realized that it wasn't just him that needed the help, but so many other people in this area.
Autism is a very hard diagnosis to have, whether you're high functioning or whether you're very low functioning. I have 2 children at the different ends of the spectrum, and it is difficult. I want to be happy and spending the wonderful times that other mothers do, you know, and mothers with autistic children don't have that. We need to get the word out and for the world to know that we need help, and just to be polite and accepting of the children. They deserve a life just like the rest of the children.